How's it going, everybody? My name is Absoulem and welcome back. This is part 28 of my full platinum walkthrough for Hollow Knight Silksong. Today we have a full agenda because we are completing 4 areas today, which means that we are going to be very, very busy. And by the end of this chapter, we are going to be feeling very overpowered, which is a nice change of pace, or at least I welcome it at this point. But today's video will be a tad bit more difficult than our last chapter, but it's okay because I've got you under my crawl wing, which is a Greymoor reference, guys. It's a Greymoor. Yeah, that was stupid. Look, I'm sorry. I don't really plan these out. I just kind of start talking. But the point is, today's video is going to be fun. It's a little bit challenging, and it's going to be okay. But by the end of this video, we're going to be getting our loadout that we ran for the majority of our playthrough. So that's cool. You know, we're going to get the fractured mask and the Threadstorm and all the fun stuff. So let's forget that I said crawl wing. Anyways, moving on. Shout out to anyone who got the riddle correctly in the last chapter. It was indeed your name. Today's riddle is going to go up in difficulty just a little bit. And so my insides come from a mine and my outsides the forest. What am I? I don't know. But anyways, it's time to make our backup save on the cloud or on your hard drive. Go ahead and lock in that permanent checkpoint save right now. And then throughout the chapter, I'll point out moments that are a little bit challenging that you might want to make your backup save for yourself as well. Now, as you can see, my save file is at 3 hours and 41 minutes. I'm going to be aiming to wrap today's chapter up around the 5-hour mark, maybe a little less, but around the 5-hour mark. So that's kind of your goal as well. I would say if you finish in anything less than 7 hours, you're still okay. If you finish anything over 7, then you need to rein it in because you're a little off the mark. But anyways, let's go ahead and load up our save file and I'll see you in game. Well, 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 look at who it is. It's just little old me on the bellhart bench, right where we left off. Now, here is a look at my loadout here in case you missed something in the last chapter or something like that. You should have everything if you followed along, but there's 2 pouch upgrades, a tool upgrade, and then we have a craft metal that I will be using this chapter. You can see everything on the left over there. And then as far as crests, we have Wanderer, Reaper, and Hunter. Here is a look at the skills and the tools that I have at this point. I'm working on Bugs of Farlam, I believe, yeah, 96 out of 100. So we will be completing that as well. If you're somewhere close to me on the number, you'll also be completing it, I imagine. But yeah, you should be at 96 if you've killed everything that I have. And then Missing Brother, we've picked it up, but we haven't done that. And then I have these maps so far. So that's everything. Today, I'm going to be buying the entire shop of Bellhart. So we're definitely going to be spinning some rosary beads. So that being said, you know, of course, like I was saying in the last chapter, try not to lose your cocoon. If you did lose your cocoon and you lose all your beads, go ahead and reload your save file because at this point, it's not worth having to farm or do anything like that. So I'm going to try to make purchases when I believe that everyone's got them based on the beads we pick up. So I'm just going to assume that you don't lose your beads. Okay, so I have, let's see, I'm at 570 right now with backup strings. So, you know, you should be somewhere around that, I imagine. But if not, when we buy things, you'll definitely have the amount of beads when we reach the moments where I buy stuff. But speaking of beads, we got some right there. Now, we're just going to ignore the hermit because, honestly, he doesn't want to talk to us, and I don't want to talk to him. All right, so we're just going to return later, and we're going to rip his heart out for a trophy. I wouldn't just normally rip someone's heart out for no reason. We want to do it for the trophy. But he doesn't want to talk to us, so I don't really care about him. All right, now you can kill that guy or don't. Doesn't really matter. Get the beads, though. Man, there's a lot of these little guys right here. So break that open. And then the one that we do want to kill is right here, which we need the journal entry. So you probably haven't killed one of these guys yet. You might have, but if not, you definitely want to log the journal entry. So there we go. And then go to the right and the left. Watch the floor. And now we're back in Marrow. So here we go. Before we go to Hunter's March, we're actually going to drop down and visit Lottie one more time and get some precious little beads. Oh, I like my beads. I like my precious little beads. Let's go see if Lottie likes our beads too. Oh, I knew you'd like them, Lottie. I don't know what I'm doing. It's late at night. Doesn't really matter. Yeah, just rest of this bench. Show off to Lottie how cool we are. And I'm not playing your stupid carnival game. It's a scam, Lottie. You need to change the prices, okay, buddy? And no one's going to come back and play your game. Just let him ponder on that. You know, his scam. Poor Lottie. I'm going to break his sign so no one goes there. All right, so coming to Hunter's March, and if you remembered this area being challenging, I want you to rethink your outlook here, because we're about to make it look stupid. Guys, it's not Hunter's March. We're not marching anywhere. We're taking a brisk walk through the park, or like a nice casual afternoon stroll. It's nothing, but we're not marching anywhere. This is gonna be an easier time. This boy's already like half dead. That's how easy this is about to be. You can pretty much just tank the damage and just heal when you need to. And yeah, that's pretty much it. It's going to be a very different experience this time. Go up. Damn, I'm already freeing the flea and the text hasn't even gone away. That's crazy. Alright, so get the flea freed. And then go down to the right. And then once we're in this room, we can go up for some beads. Oh, I really don't like that, like, grapple, like when she hangs onto a ledge. She always does it like when I don't want her to. We go up and over that guy, and then over here we can pick up a rosary necklace, which is, that's 120 beads. So that one's definitely worth picking up. See what I mean? Like, I'm getting us beads. And when I say buy something, hopefully if you've been picking up all these beads, you'll have what you need when we need it. That's the plan. Just don't lose them. You'll let me down if you lose your cocoon. Oh no, a lockdown. I sure hope it's not just a gauntlet of little enemies. That's my weakness. Dang it. Oh, I'm gonna run into him. Ah! Oh man, almost. And dead. I just destroyed that lockdown. All right. Now we're gonna, there's some silk above us if you'd like. And there's also some shards above us if you'd also like. I'm just gonna pass all of it up, and I'm gonna go die pretty much. No, I'm gonna drop down to the left here and open up the shortcut so we have that ready to go. And then we can take, I'm just gonna call this the Polar Express. We're gonna take this up to the bench. And guys, we are on our second playthrough. Do not look like an idiot. So break the mechanism and then rest of the bench. We're not gonna die to this bench, guys. We're better than that. All right, now we're heading up to this room where, first of all, there's some shards here. Feel free to grab them. They stay here too, so you can get one, if you're trying to save time or something, you could get one side and then the other on your way back in, or out. But over here, our vendor here has died since it's Act 2. He has the fractured mask there. I think since, it's hard to tell because every tool has like multiple locations depending on how you play the game. But I think the update did affect his locations. I had a lot of people in the comments, but it's hard to tell because some people might just have gotten the information wrong. But either way, it was either like the curved claw tool was either on his body as well, or it's always been in this room. But it's hard to tell since the update. I've got people messaging me about different items and stuff based on like where they're at in their first playthrough. But for us, it doesn't matter. We're already playing after the update. I just wanted to point that out in case you're like, I thought it was on his body the whole time. That it might have been changed via the updates that they made in that first like release week or whatever. But for us, it's in this room. We have to do this lockdown. Not a hard lockdown. It's just get it done. I focus on the big guy. There you go. Feel free to use your cog flies as well. And then we can come in here, and this is where that curved claw would be. Again, I don't know if it's always been like this or if it was updated in that first like week or whatever. But either way, it's there now. So normally you'd buy it in the shop, but since he's dead, we get it right there. And then the fractured mask is on his actual body. So there we go. Now at this point, I would rest at this bench and make a backup save if you are smart. Okay, so make a backup save. This is your fair warning. Because there's a rumor that there's a savage Beastfly on the loose, yeah? Plundering our village, killing our kin. Worst of all, he's taking away our precious rosary beads. He's taking our beads. I'm gonna march right into his cave and I'm gonna tell that tiny wing freak apart. I'm gonna show him who the real savage is, yeah? Sorry, I'm so delirious. All right, buy the map and grab the memory locket. I'm gonna tear that Beastfly apart, I will. No one takes my beads. Also, if you die and reload the save, make sure you buy the map and the memory locket. Don't forget to do it if you'd already done it. All right, into the belly of the beast. Or as I like to call it, just another Tuesday. Oh, look at how cool I am. Oh, fuck. You know what? I deserved it. I got a little arrogant there, and the game quickly checked me. Fair enough, game. I see how you play. I'm gonna time it right. Here we go. 1, 2, and 3. Damn it. Whatever. I don't care. I don't even care anymore. All right, definitely open up the shortcut there. Oh, boys and girls, would you look at that? God, I'm right where I want them. Give me back my beads. What the hell? I thought I was about to like be able to kill him without the boss fight starting. That's crazy. I got like 3 hits before he'd even spawn. All right, so feel free to go crazy with your cog flies and every other thing that you have. This is gonna be a joke. Get him, boys! Get him! Wow, what a challenge! Wow! Wish updated. That's right, I got the 100th enemy as the Savage Beastfly. Look at how cool we are. Wow! All right, come and get the Beast Crest. Come on, Hornet, I believe in you. We did it. Guys, we did it. Oh no, my mouse died. Okay, so now we're gonna make a mad dash back to the Bellway in Deep Docks. Just ignore these fools, they don't know what they're talking about. Again, if you were to die and you missed and you had to reload the backup save, don't forget to buy the map and the memory locket. I know it could be easy if you've already done it, you have it like mentally checked off, and you might have forgotten to do that. So now we're gonna head over here back the way we went earlier. Drop down. No. Go to the left. We're just making a mad dash. This is where we picked up a skill. Now we're gonna go right here where that bench was, the top of Deep Docks. Hopefully you have the map pretty well memorized now, or at least they're getting there. It's much easier in a game like this once you like really have the map memorized, because then you can just, you don't have to think about where to go. But get to the Bellway here. We're gonna head to Bellhart. Every time I say bellhart, I think of Gandalf in The Lord of the Rings when he has to open the door. He's like, bell lock. I think it's kind of like that. That's what I say in my head. Bellhart. Okay, so now we are going to inspect this wishboard and pick up Crawlbug Clearing. And the Savage Beastfly. That's right. There's a rumor. There's another Savage Beastfly on the loose. Only thing worse than one Beastfly is two. That's what I always said. So I reckon I'm gonna go kill us a second one, yeah? So first we need to power up. I'm done. I can't do the voice. Whoa, 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 whoa. We are not buying the multi-binder. Whoa, game. All right, buy the spool fragment. I almost bought the most expensive thing. Whoops. All right, buy the spool, buy the memory locket. We are buying the multi-binder at the end of the video, but I'd like to get the stuff that actually makes us powered up first. So buy those two. Rest at the bench here, and what we're gonna do is, you know, put on our 2 memory lockets. Doesn't really matter where you put them, just put them somewhere. Put them somewhere, and then go ahead and equip our loadout. And I'm gonna put on the fractured mask in place of the mirror now. And then if I was you, I'd put on the weighted belt instead of the compass. And let's see. Yeah, now we're gonna go complete Shellwood. And then we'll go fight us a Savage Beastfly. So head over here, and we're just gonna backtrack. We're basically gonna go back through Bellhart, Upper Bellhart, and Shellwood, and just pick up all the remaining items. So come over here, open up the shortcut. Also, if you needed an extra enemy, you might not have killed one of these guys. That might get you that 100 if you're like 1 down. But go ahead and pick up a polypart. We are going to need those. There we go. Uh-oh, my elevator's at the top. Guess rest at this bench. But I'm going to call the elevator down. I don't like when it's at the top because it blocks your path. I mean, you can ride it up and down, but it's actually faster if I do this, so... So go up. There's actually a shard bundle up here if you needed it. I don't know why you would, but if you wanted it, there's a shard bundle there. You never know, it might be helpful for like a boss fight or something, and you've already used all your shards. So come over here and free that flea. Now we're gonna leave here. There's only 1 rosary bead spot down in there. We've already picked up the other one, but it's really not worth it. It's just like a few beads. It's just not worth the time it takes to go get it. And to be honest, you might have already gotten it. All right, so once we reach this area, come up top. Kill that fool. And him. These guys think they can take us. We just killed the Beastfly. Alright, now this one, it's easy if you just pogo on top here. And you can get that. And now we can drop down for a polypart. Boom. Alright, now down to the left. Hang on, let me scroll up on my notes here. All right, there we go. Go down, and then we're going to pick up this polypart. And now keep dropping down and go all the way to the left where we can get our flea. Now, also, this room right here was that mash shard that we picked up in the speedrun. So if you haven't already gotten it, do that now. But most likely you already had it from the speedrun. Oh, dang. I'm just taking the hits there. I know I can survive. They make it so annoying with that last one. But anyways, free the fleet. And again, get that mass shard if you hadn't already. Okay, buddy. All right, buddy. Enough flower time. Got that flower power. All right, so now we're going to head back to this room and go all the way to the right now, where it's going to take us back to the, kind of towards the bench, but first we have to stop here and get a polypart. Boom. So I'm currently at 4, if you're wondering. All right, rest of the bench here. We're going to go down to the right for the first room of Shellwood. Boom, 5th polypart. Now before we go back for the 6th one, we want to drop over here. And break that one open, and now we can pick up the long pen, one of the tools that we need. And now you can make this jump if you're a freaking pro. If not, just go down and around and come back up. Okay, rest of the bench if you need to. Otherwise, just come over here and go left. Where now we're going to get the last polypart and then go turn it in at the lady. Whatever her name is. Boom, polyparts completed. If only I had some crazy person who wanted these. Hopefully she won't poison us in the later game. Alright, so come over here. Just talk to her until she gives you the wish, and then you'll have to talk to her again and accept the wish. And it's actually faster once you've completed the wish and she goes to get the polypart for us, or the polyp pouch. You can actually just leave and then come back, and it's actually faster than her whole animation. You know what? I have just the thing for you. Here's 6 random polyparts. Huh, what a coincidence that she wanted those things. And I just picked them all up. Alright, so instead of waiting on her bullshit, I'm just going to leave and come back. And what do you know? I've got the polyp pouch instantly. Alright, we'll come back for her stuff later when we do her cursed mission. It'll be a little different this time around, though, because we're not doing the trophy for it. We do need it for the item that gives us the shaman crest or whatever, but before we used it to go beat Grandmother Silk for the trophy, but this time around we're going to do things a little differently. We don't have to beat the boss with it. We just have to become cursed and clear our name, basically. Alright, so now at this point, you're going to want to make a backup save if you know what's good for you. So I would give yourself a moment to do that. And make, if you want to put on the polyp pouch, by the way, you could put that on instead for, you know, poison tools if you wanted. But now we're heading to Farfields, where we're going to go flush us out of Beastfly. I don't like the looks of this Beastfly. Thinks he owns the place and whatnot. But more importantly, he's taking our precious rosary beads. I don't like rosary bead thieves. Alright, so over here. It's the same fight, just a little different. You know, you probably remember it. Just take your time and use your cog flies and your brain, and you'll be fine. And at least you'll have a backup save. Oh, ow. Ow. Oh, okay, game. I see how it is. I don't like this bullshit. Game! I am trying so hard to not blow this. Because your boy didn't make a backup save like an idiot. Let's go! I wasn't worried ever. Okay, horn fragment. Let's go. That was a bit rowdy, if I'll say so. I definitely did not play that as well as I was hoping. But, you know, that's life. Sometimes things don't go your way. And that's okay. Ira, take me home. It's like the Batmobile or something. Nice little detour, if I say so myself. Just a nice, you know, frolic in the meadow. Oh, we fought a massive beast in the lava fields. It's fine. No more rosary bead thieves in these parts. All right, got a mass shard. That was the important thing. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and just rest. Throw on whatever you need to throw on. If you could buy, I was gonna say, if you wanted to, you could buy the thing. I'm not gonna do it just yet, the multi-binder tool. I'm gonna get that later. But if you wanted to, you could buy it while you're here. But we are coming back. All right, now we're heading into Greymoor to finish out Greymoor. And before we go up there, we can actually come up here. Now this is going to be where you get a majority of like new kills and things like that. Oh, I had in my head that there was beads right there, but it was just silk. Oh, well. Oh, there's the beads. I knew I had beads. It's like I knew I wrote down get beads. I wasn't too dumb. Tricked ya. I was hoping to get that other guy. Yeah, there we go. Tricked ya. All right, hang on. All right, going up to Yarnaby's house. So I'm not gonna like focus on killing everybody, but if I can, I will for the beads. Because the more we make in this area, the better. Because there's a lot of good bead drops here in this area. So if you can get it, if not, don't worry about too much. But definitely try to take out whatever enemies you feel like you can. So pick up the rosary strings there and then break the ceiling. And we're going to use our craft metal to build the polyp, or not the polyp pouch, the, what is this called? I don't remember now. Pompeo or some shit? Yeah. Pimp pillow. The pimp pillow. I'm probably demonetized now on YouTube. So we don't need to speak to Yarnaby just yet. We're gonna go to the let's see. So we need to go to the other tower to get up to that tower. So just go over that guy. And we're going to first activate the wind tunnels. Or the Polar Express, as I'm calling them, I guess. Oh, no. Oh, okay. I was like, that's going to be a tough run back. The walk of shame if I had fallen all the way. All right, so up, up, up we go. It's my second Lord of the Rings reference this video. What's going on? Gotcha. Man, my fingers are just not pushing the things I need. There we go. Oh, yeah, so feel free to get the Silk Eater if you wanted. It's not required, but it might be nice just to have it for that way you don't have to do a backup save, you know, like a reload. Like if you were to die and not make it back to your cocoon or you didn't think you would, it might be nice just to have one of those. Alright, so get these beads. Getting a lot of beads this chapter, which is always good. Oh, okay. Fair enough, Gabe. Fair enough. I'm trying to keep these chapters to like 45 minutes roughly is my goal. Just because in this speedrun, we're doing a lot of stuff. Like before, it's like one area, maybe two. Whereas in this playthrough, we're doing a whole bunch of shit. And so since it's like a gauntlet of tasks and items, I'm trying to keep them to like a 45-minute video. That way, it's not too much to keep up with for you guys, and myself included. But get the fleet. But I just wanted to point out why they're a little bit shorter. But I'm still trying to get them about 45 minutes. All right, so go back down. We're going to just go right back the way we were. And now we're going to the elevator on the right. Go ahead and activate that by going into it. So now we're going to talk to new. Because we've done our enemies. You probably have 100 enemies as well. Get the fuck back, New. What do you think I am? But no, you should have 100 at this point. If you don't, then turn it in once we're done with this area. We will come back through here, so you'll want to do it whenever you do hit 100. But we're definitely seeing some new enemies here in a moment that should, if nothing else, put you over the edge. But hopefully you've already got it. And now you'll see that we're at 3 pouches and 1 tool. And unironically, I was like, we have something new. I forgot we were talking to New. That's what was going on in my head, everybody. All right, so now, hang on. I'm going to do something really quick before I go speak to that guy. I think it's faster to do this. Before we had gone and spoke to New, I think this would just be faster to get this out of the way. Doesn't really matter when we do it, but this man's just kind of out of the way for everything, so might as well get it while we're here. But I think if you were trying to save time, I would, before you go down the elevator the first time, I would jump across, get him, and then go to the halfway house after lowering the elevator. But all right, make sure he's on his way back to the caravan. As much of a pervert as he is, we still need him. All right, so rest of the bench and then talk to the boy. Hello. So we picked up that craw bug clearing wish, so that's what we're starting here. All right, I'm not buying the drink. I just wanted to exhaust his dialogue. And now you'll see that we have 25 of those, which we will easily pick up on our way through the world. Plus the big ones, they drop a lot. Now that we got places to be and all, it's best if we do this across the world. That's I mean, even though we're missing a lot of the content, right? I still love that we get to like methodically put it all together, I guess. Like the first one's like 100% of everything, whereas I think the fun thing for me on this one, even though we're missing some of the content, it's the fact that we are doing everything so efficiently, I suppose. Like, that's the fun part to me. But it does kind of, like, we know how much shit this game actually offers. And since, I don't know, it just feels like the trade-off of us not being able to do all the content or all the wishes and stuff is that we get to do everything, like, super efficiently, I guess. That's how I feel, at least. So every playthrough has its own, like, fun thing, I guess is what I'm trying to say. It doesn't feel tedious. It feels like I get a different version of a playthrough. A lot of games that I've done in the past where, you know, you have to do multiple playthroughs, it feels more like a task. Whereas I feel like this one has a good replayability process, because every time you play it for a trophy, it's kind of different. All right, so we're gonna go knock this down. And rest at the bench. Come on. I think that's all the bells, actually. I might be a little wrong. But this opens up back to that spot there. I don't remember, actually. We're not really worried about the bells right this second. All right, so now we're going to head all the way up. And this is going to give us a lot of our pelts, as you can see. Like, what are we at already? We're at 15 of 25, so that's not bad. I like that they foreshadow the cocoons here. It's also nice just to be able to, like, talk about stuff that comes up later. Like, I don't have to worry about spoilers or anything. Now there is a secret room right here, which I will open in just a moment. But first, get our spool fragment. Now, this is not mandatory or anything like that, but I do it just for the sake that, to get the silk eaters. Boom. I like to have it just for, because if I go ahead and get myself a good old slave, he'll start making us silk eaters. So I like to talk to him just in case. It's nice to have, like, a endless resource. But, you know, we don't need him, really. But as a slave, I must feed my mistress. That's right, buddy. Keep making them silk eaters. So I like to do it just for the sake of, one, we get a bench halfway through Greymoor, and then two, you know, our boy is... We're like a dominatrix, and he's our sub, basically. And he just likes to make us silk eaters. Now feel free to get the more of the pelts. I'm just gonna keep working my way through the world. We can go down. I thought there was a second one. There we go. All right, if you remember, we have to swim. Get that shortcut and then come in here. And you can get the beads now or later. It's easier later, so I'm just going to get the ones that are easy to get. I told you I was going to make you guys rich, but then I'm going to make you guys very poor at the end of this as well. I'm the guy, I'm like Robin Hood, but then I also take it from you, because then you become the rich. Which is kind of a plot hole in Robin Hood now that I'm thinking about it. Like, he steals from the rich and gives to the poor, but then that makes the poor the rich. So then what? Give me those rag. Are they rag pelts? Yeah, rag pelts. This is where we'll definitely get all of them here. Bring it on. Dang. This guy is so annoying. He is so annoying. He's always moving, he's always flapping, and he's never dying. Alright, so hit that. Now we can get our beads that we missed. Yum. Alright. Now, let's see. Gotta go up. There we go. No, don't you dare die. If I had died to that mouse, that would have been so bad. Alright, so go ahead and free the fleet. Actually, I can go up this way. It'll probably be easier. Now we're just going straight across. So first over here, we can hit that shortcut right there. And then we can come up and get the beads. We'll come back to that room later. All right, there's that. Dude, Hornet, come on. She missed like every hit. All right, now there is a thing over here that we need. Well, I'll just go over here then. If he wants to jump off and die, then I'll take that. But get the threefold pen. That is a tool that... Oh, okay, buddy. Fair enough. It's kind of funny. But yeah, we definitely need that tool. And now, the moment I've been waiting for, and maybe you as well. We get the Threadstorm. And now we have the loadout that we had for like pretty much the entire game. Exciting stuff. Oh, we did bind it. That's right. Okay, there we go. Oh, I thought I was going to land in the hole there. That was going to be cool. Nope, I was right. Okay. Down just goes back to where we were. And now you recognize probably, I imagine, or at least I hope you do, where we are. All right, so now we're heading back to the halfway home. Damn. I'm sending these boys into Hollow Knight 3. Give me the beads. Give me the loot. What is this man doing in the corner over there? What are you up to, sir? Also, I do like that you can speak to the patrons now that I'm thinking about it. I like that they have like random ass comments. All right, so hand over the rag pelts. Oh, we cleared those crawl bugs. Crafting kit expanded. Let's go. So yeah, now we're at 3 on the pouch and 2 on the damage. We're almost done. Okay, so now you should have enough for that multi-binder tool. I might have to pop. See, how many do I have? Yeah, I have enough. So, also, do not, under any circumstances, get captured right here. That would be a real big feels bad for you, okay? So don't do it. Actually, hang on. Did I think I already grabbed him in the speedrun. Yeah, okay. There's like a bowl of beads kind of nearby that. Go ahead and unlock the carriage here for 10. Go ahead and put this pervert in his place. Splish splash, I was taking a bath. Down, 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 down. On a Saturday night. Get out of here, you creep. Alright, so that's permanently unlocked now. Alright, so they will move once we get to 14. We're at like 12 right now, I believe, off the top of my head. I know we'll get the last couple in the next chapter. Let's come over here and buy the multi-binder tool. Oh, I'm 1 bead shy. Bro. What are we doing, game? 1 bead, really? You can't give me a discount? I'm the only reason you're in business, sir. I saved your life. I opened up your town. I saved your friends. I run all your errands. I mean, fuck. What else do I need? You're gonna rip me off one bead, really? Come on now, game. What is that shit? Anyways, buy the multi-binder tool. And there it is. So now we're done with the bellhart shop, pretty much. And that's a good spot. So I'm gonna go ahead and call it here. What are we at? Yeah, 50 minutes. This is perfect. So go ahead and save at the bench here and make a backup save, and I will see you guys in the next chapter. All right, bye.